Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So a couple weeks ago, I posted a picture of Gerald and I on my Instagram and asked for some Q&A questions. So we're gonna be answering those today, but we're also gonna be doing something else.
Yeah, we're gonna be trying this sushi candy.
We're making it. Did you know that we make it, or did you think we were just eating it?
No, I thought it was already. Well, I think we watched a video on it. It was the sushi chef.
Yeah, recently I think BuzzFeed did a video where a sushi chef made these candy sushis, and we love making sushi at home, and I thought this would be really fun, so we're gonna open this up and do it and also answer all those questions. It said to wash our hands and get a glass of water ready, so our hands are clean and we have some water. So let's just open it right up. Ooh, it looks very scientific, don't you think? There's all these little packets. Soy sauce, candy powder.
And let's do the seeds.
Oh yeah, there's this little thing here. And then we have a spatula and a dropper. All the instructions are on the back, so it looks like we're making egg, tuna, and salmon roe. So we're gonna make each one of these. Which one do you want to do first?
Well, we have to make the rice.
Make the rice?
Yeah, fill the oval with water, then add powder from the blue packs. I think until you just fill the reservoir.
Just the oval?
Yeah. This is step one. Until it's thick like rice.
It looks like legit just sugar. I wonder how it's gonna become rice. You wanna stir?
It smells like gum.
It does. It smells like bubble gum. Just stir it all?
Yeah, until it's got like a rice consistency.
I don't know how it's gonna do that. It looks literally just like sugar. Do you want to ask the first question for us to answer?
From Courtney M. Torres XO. Where are you going on your honeymoon?
So we are getting married in Disney World. We're having a destination wedding. So right after we get married, we are gonna spend a little bit of time in Disney World. And then we're going to this really cool hotel in St. Pete's Beach. And then we have a bigger trip planned for a year later for our first anniversary. You wanna say where we're going then?
We're gonna go back home to the Philippines.
Yeah, after our first anniversary, we're gonna try to go to Asia so we can go visit the Philippines where Gerald grew up. I'll read the next one. I'm gonna say this wrong, but Zanab City.
It's Zena Bezidiki.
I feel so bad I'm saying it so wrong.
Zena Bezidiki.
Let's see if I can get this. But she asked, how and when did you meet?
Well, we met because of my coworker Marissa.
Yeah, I knew Marissa from high school.
Marissa and I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts 8 years ago. No, was it 8? Yeah,
it's almost 8.5 now.
It's 8 years ago. And Dana was having a basement show, and I was in a band with my friends from high school.
Wait, people who aren't from Chicago don't know about basement shows.
It's like
you have bands play in your basement, so it's like a big party, except all the local bands that you know will come play in the basement, and then it's like a concert just in your house. And then I think our rice is ready, so I'll show you guys.
So she told me that she was having one and to contact her so my band could play it. I contacted her and said that I would like my band to play, and of course my band didn't get to play. I can't really remember as to what the reason was.
I think one of them were going out of town. So Gerald basically contacted me after his friend Marissa told me about my party thing, and then it didn't work out for him to play, but we ended up hanging out, and basically we just fell in love.
Yeah, we met at Caribou. Well, that was the first time we ever met. I was very nervous.
Yeah, we do an open mic at Caribou Coffee, and I invited him to come see me play.
I, tried to get somebody to go with me, so I'm like such a loser, but nobody came with me, so I came by myself. I met you, I met Rick and Nathaniel and Chuck.
And then Nathaniel was there for our engagement and everything. Yeah. My friend Nathaniel.
So when I was going to propose, I decided that it would be important to have me there. Yeah, we basically met through music and just kind of been stuck together ever since. So.
Off each other's butts ever since.
Been spicing things up since 2010.
I was in high school. I was 17, you were 18. And then when I learned he worked at Dunkin' Donuts, like I was so psyched because I love donuts. And he'd always bring me a donut and I knew he was the one for me.
I baited her with the sweets.
We just came from Dunkin' Donuts too, today.
Yep.
Okay, let's see, next question. Carrie, my friend Carrie asked us a whole bunch, so thank you, Carrie. The first one is, how did you both know you found the one? You want me to go first or you?
Yeah, you can go first.
I think it was when, like, see, we used to play in a band together and I booked a whole summer tour. It was like 2 months long, or no, it was a month long, right?
It was a month.
Yeah, so I booked this whole month-long tour by myself. I like contacted venues and Gerald played bass and you know, he agreed to come with me and we found other musicians who would come with us and my best friend came to like help us run the merch table and everything. Not everything went so well. So halfway through the tour, everybody was really stressed out and they ended up like coming up with like a whole plot to leave behind my back. And Gerald didn't even think of leaving. Like, we were in Washington, D.C. and we were staying with someone we never met before, who we only knew like online. And we get to this person's house and the first thing that happens is my whole band tells me they're going home. And you know, I understand because it was stressful and like money was an issue, but Gerald didn't even like think about it. Like he didn't even think like maybe I'll go home. Like he just, he stuck with me through like the craziest thing I've ever planned. And he just always does. Like, you know, sometimes he'll doubt me a little if I come up with something crazy, but for the most part, he always like, he's there for me through it. So when we went to bed that night, like in this stranger's house, like after the band left, I just was thinking like, wow, like what would I have done if he wasn't here? Appreciate that he believed in me when none of my other friends did and they all went home and he would never, he didn't even think about it. How about you? Here, let's start the next part.
Well, I knew right away. You know, I knew I could trust you, and you know, just somebody who's like fun to be around with and kind of pushes me to be a better person. So, I mean, for me, it was really, it was easy. I think the first year we dated, I think I got you a promise ring.
You did. I think it was like 1.5 years. It was October that you got me the promise ring. But like I knew then, obviously, but like the tour really like convinced me. Like I was like, this is it. Like this.
Yeah, weren't you acting up?
Oh no, I wasn't acting up. It was like I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know you got me a promise ring. I had no idea. Like we'd never really.
Yeah, I'm
like,
really bad. I'm
it.
really bad with keeping secrets. So this was one of the few things where
yeah, literally, I had no idea, and I loved my promise ring. We went to the city. I was really excited to go to the city, but like sometimes we plan on going, but then like the plans would fall through. So I'm like, I really hope we're actually like really going to the city, and we really did. And we got off the train. And we were walking and he's like, hey, do you want to sit? And I was like, what? You need to rest already? What the hell? I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, let's keep walking. And we were going to the art museum. And then all day we were at the art museum. And then afterwards he was like, I got you something. And I was like, what is it? And he gave me a beautiful promise ring that I love. And I wore it all the way up until 1 year ago. 1 year ago that the day this video goes up.
She liked it so much I got her 2 promise rings.
Yeah, he got me a Disney promise ring too.
You know, we've been dating for 7 years and everybody was asking me when it was going to be. So one day I decided to shop around for rings and, you know, brought her with and basically asked her like which one, if you still like the one that I thought you did. And turns out she didn't like it, so thank God. I brought her with.
I'm glad I got to pick the style of my ring because I really love it, you know, because I thought I wanted one thing, but then when we went to like seriously look, it was a little different than what I thought, but I'm glad that we like got to go look together. Like I think you executed a really fantastic proposal, but I like have the belief that I don't think a proposal should be a total surprise. I think it should be like a thing that you've talked about, you know, so the location and like how he did it was a complete surprise, but I knew it was coming. And I think that's how I wanted it at least. Okay,
so that was a good question by Carrie.
The seaweed is done, by the way.
Question number 2, how many kids do you want? I'm thinking like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I'd be happy with 2.
Yeah, I like 3
So
because
2 can gang up on the other.
yeah, so they can all gang up, and then I'll take the one who's not.
I think I'd like an even number.
Like by the others.
Oh, so the one who's the outcast, you'll take them
Yeah.
in, they'll be like your best friend.
Third question by Katie, what are you looking forward to the most about your wedding? I think it's just having everybody that you love and like. I mean, it's like the biggest party you've ever gonna throw with.
I'm excited that like everyone we love is gonna be in Disney World with us. Like that's gonna be so cool. I mean, obviously like what I'm most looking forward to is like marrying Gerald and like having him be my husband, but it's gonna be really cool to like be in Disney World and like, I don't know, just be married is gonna be so cool.
I mean, it's always good to be at Disney, but
I know,
to
right?
get married there,
It's always a good day at Disney World.
Gonna be a day to remember.
Okay, wait, let's see, what do we gotta do next? Should we do the salmon roe or the...
Well, are you not following the steps?
Oh, no.
Are you just because you skipped the egg
Yeah,
part.
no, I made the seaweed and I made the rice.
Okay, well we need to make the egg.
The egg.
So the egg, we need to add water.
Gonna go in this section. There's a sushi place that we always go to and they have like the rotary thing where it's on like a conveyor belt. So I've only ever tried like this kind of sushi where it's like the little omelet over the rice there. And it's not my favorite, but it will taste like candy here. Did I put too much water?
I think you add too much water.
No, no egg.
I think you were only supposed to add it up to that line.
Yeah, I guess we might not have egg. Next is tuna. So that one comes in the pink packet. Yeah, that should be better. It looks like there's little cherry blossoms. Look, look at that. I love cherry blossoms. It smells like Pez. What thing does your spouse do that you think is weird, but you still love them anyway for it?
You go first.
We both do a lot of weird stuff. I guess like eating rice with everything, like at first I thought was weird. Like Gerald eats like eggs with rice and like everything with rice.
Okay, I think we're gonna add water from A. Then we're gonna put it to B.
Cool. We're gonna fill up A and B?
No, we're gonna fill up B with this. And then we're gonna go ahead and fill A with the water.
This is a lot more involved than I thought, because I thought like since this is for kids, it would be really easy. But this is complicated. The green packet goes in A. The green packet goes in A, the orange packet goes in B. You like do like with the droppers, like you know on Chopped when they do like molecular gastronomy?
Yeah.
It's like that, like see like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is so like scientific and cool.
So we're putting this with the water?
Yeah, it says
sorry.
add water up to lines on sides in A and B, add powder from the green packet to section A, so that's this one.
Oh, okay.
And powder from the orange packet to section B, which we did.
Oh, so we're gonna be switching it back and forth?
I guess so. So what is a weird thing that I do that you still like me for anyway?
I'm having all the lights on. For some reason, Dana's convinced, or you're convinced that your eyes are the most sensitive thing on planet Earth, so it needs to be constantly lit in our house.
Lit AF.
I guess when you just leave your clothes where you take them off, that's where I find them. I've given up on hanging the towel in the towel rack. It's always...
You're like roasting me. This isn't weird stuff. This is like everything that pisses you off that I do.
Anyway.
I said like one thing, you have like 10. Getting roasted.
Okay, I guess this is to piggyback on
Do you have the dropper?
the question beforehand, is that what were you most surprised to find out about each other once you moved in together? Well, we lived in the car for a month.
Yeah, on
So,
tour.
I mean, I think if anything, she's more surprised at how I like everything organized and clean.
Gerald likes everything like excessively clean to the point where it like makes me mad.
So I guess that was something that she did not expect. So
everything else I pretty much knew because we've been together so long as a couple. You want to try? It's really cool.
Oh no, it's okay.
We have been together so long as a couple. Like we dated for what, seven years almost before we moved in together. So I don't think there were really any crazy surprises.
So that's all the questions from Carrie. Thanks
Carrie.
The next question is from Roger Gutierrez 14. Questions for me: does Gerald drink the teas? Yes, I do.
What's your favorite?
My favorite's gotta be the raspberry cream pie. Just because it has white chocolate chunks. It's very good as a hot tea, iced tea, latte. Raspberry is my favorite fruit. So if you make raspberries sweet, I got a sweet tooth. So sugar and raspberries.
Can't go wrong.
Good mix for me.
I feel like a lot of people say like my husband gets so mad at my tea collection, like I'm like, can't relate, no.
Yeah.
He doesn't mind, even though I know it's excessive. I'm lucky that he's not mad about it.
I mean, I usually just get mad about the kitchen.
Yeah, as long as I keep the kitchen clean, we have no problems. This is so cool. Are you sure you don't want to try?
Out of 10, how excited are you guys for the wedding? I'm probably at 20.
Same.
When you guys get married, are you guys gonna get a house? Probably not right away. We want to decide on where we would like to live.
We don't think we'll stay in Illinois too long after we're married, but we don't know where we want to go yet, except for probably like somewhere warm.
Can you tell us some funny childhood stories? One of my favorite ones that she told me was when she confused on purpose with not being on purpose.
Yeah, it was like I thought on purpose meant it was an accident, and on accident meant on purpose, like I had them switched.
So why don't you tell them the story?
God, oh, it's so embarrassing. We were at a park or something, me and my mom, and I found like a dirt clot. Like it wasn't a rock, it was just like a ball of dirt. And I was like playing with this other little girl, and for some reason I thought it would be like funny and totally okay to throw the dirt clot at her. In my mind, I thought it wouldn't hurt because it's just dirt and it would like dissolve or something. So I like savagely threw this dirt clot at this little girl, and you know, she starts crying, and my mom is like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, my daughter did this. I'm sure it wasn't on purpose. And I go, yes it was. It was on purpose, Mom. That was horrible. What about you? What's the funny one that you did?
My favorite childhood funny story? I don't think I've ever told you this, but the way our house was built in the Philippines was we had a garage, but we didn't really park cars in there. So me and my brother would always like take like baths. We'd fill a tub with water, and then we would we have a thing called it's called tabo, which is like it's like a handheld
the bucket thing.
Yeah, the bucket. It's like it's like a bucket with a handle, and that's how you scoop the water and you pour it over your head. Anyway, me and my brother would always wear underwear, and we would basically shower in the garage, but we would basically make the floors wet, and then we would like expose our butt cheeks, and we would take turns in like sliding down basically with on our butt cheeks. We would always like make our feet go like this, and then we would like try to do tricks and spin. My grandma hated it because it made the floor really slippery because we would add soap.
Oh my God, you think? Is that the point?
And I mean, we would like play all day long, and the water bill must have been insane. I didn't even think about it until now. We would just spend the whole day in like our garage and like it's not like an closed off garage either. I mean, it's like you could see us from the outside. Like people
could see you sliding on your butt cheeks.
People saw what we were doing. And that's like one of my favorite memories of me and my brother when we were younger. We would play like rescue games with like our helicopters, but
sliding on the butt cheeks.
Sliding on the butt cheeks.
Nothing beats that.
Yeah, it's like I don't think I've ever told you that, but we used to. I would say that's one of the funniest things that we used to do. Whatever
your brother was your buddy.
Yeah, whatever, and my cousin Nico, like whatever I did, they did. I would always the ringleaders. We're almost done. This is the soy sauce. Will you ever make a draw my life? Yeah, if Koji, right?
Oh, no, I think Draw My Life is different. We watched this channel called Hi Ho Kids, and it's like the cutest kids, and they do a thing, oh, it's called Kids Describe. So they'll have the kids like describe something to this illustrator named Koji, and he'll like draw what they are saying, and it's always so funny. But I actually don't really know what Draw My Life is. Like, I know people do them, but I don't, is it just you draw like things from your life? Because I mean, yeah, we could do that, right? That'd be fun. I would be down. Let's do it.
Where is Gerald from? I actually was born in the Philippines. I moved here about 13 years ago. I haven't been back since, so it's been 13 years. So that's why when we have our honeymoon, it would be nice to go home. I feel like we should have more rice.
I know. I was just thinking that. Maybe it's meant to be really small.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that looks so real.
That looks pretty real.
You want to do a close-up? Because the texture of the thing makes it like real.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty cool.
That is wild.
You want to have this one?
You have it. Is it good? Do you think I can get an egg? Like thick.
Make sure you flip it because there's lines.
Yeah. Oh, the egg's not as pretty.
Yeah, so
I mean, it looks like an egg because it's like jelly consistency. Okay, I'm gonna try it. They probably all taste the same, right?
I'm not sure. It's just very sugary.
Wait here, wrap this around. It tastes like Jell-O.
Is that only for one?
Yeah, it's only for the roll. I'll eat half. I'll bite into it and then you eat the rest. Look at that. That looks like real sushi, I'd say, right?
Ready?
No. I want only half. Oh my god, the little balls are like boba. Right? Doesn't it taste like popping boba? I know, it's all our questions.
Do you still sing?
Oh. I haven't been like singing out and like performing, but every day when Gerald's at work, I just sing in the apartment all day, so yes.
Oh, what instrument do you guys play? I play bass.
And I play guitar. Gerald can play guitar too though. Yeah, you can, you're really good. But yeah, that's all of the questions, and that is, I mean, there's more of the candy, like the tuna and the egg and stuff, but there's only this much rice left, so we can only make one more. What should we make? The tuna?
Or the boba.
What is the soy sauce for?
I don't know.
Does it taste like anything?
Sugar.
It has like a sourness. So weird. I'm not gonna dip my sugar into sugar water. Yeah, it basically tastes like Jell-O, and that's probably what it is, honestly. But yeah, this was fun. Are you gonna do a double?
Yeah, we're gonna make a big
one. Double decker egg salmon rice. But really, it's all just sugar. Should we do Lady and the Tramp?
I gotta kick all the.
This was it's called like Poppin' Cookin', and it was fun. It was cute. I mean, I don't know how a kid would possibly do this, even though I think it's meant for kids, but I mean, I had fun with it. It was interesting, something to do on a Friday night.
Yeah, I liked it.
Alright, well thanks for sending us questions. Let us know if there's any other things you'd like to see of me and Gerald. I know we're gonna try to do the Draw My Life, and we have a couple other things planned. But anyway, thanks for watching.
Thank you. Thanks guys.
Bye.